Hello, welcome to Brockwell Lane, and long awaited one this one, unboxing video of the Oxford Rail Dean goods. So, announced some time ago, this is an engine I've been waiting a long time for, as it's Great Western and very suitable for my layout, being a small 060 tender engine, ideal for branch lines. This is from Oxford Rail. Now they have released an engine before, which was the radial tank, which I haven't got, so this is a first for me. I don't really know what to expect from this manufacturer, but we'll get this box open. I ordered this from Hattons. It's the only livery they've got at the moment, although I'm sure there's some coming out soon. This is the lined Great Western green, which was not my first choice, but you know, I've always got the option of repainting it into a later scheme, because I believe this is quite an early livery. So it's not quite a sturdy box as some of the other manufacturers. Nevertheless, the usual ice cube packaging there. Operation and maintenance manual there. A bit of black and white A4 paper. Gives you the usual how to get the bodies off, details how to put on, lubrication points and so on. I'll have a good read of that later. Now, I saw some early illustrations of this livery, and they were just drawn, or I think they were coloured in photos. Didn't look very good, to be honest. I didn't like the green. It seemed way too light, and the dome looked very strange in that brass colour. But I must say, it actually looks a lot better in the flesh. I think they've improved some of the issues that I'd noticed in some pre-production versions. And as per other manufacturers, we seem to have the usual details in a bag. Vacuum pipes, there's a couple of couplers there, and 3-link couplers and some brake rigging to apply. Not much, that's all there is, I think. So, first impressions. It's pretty good, it's not overly heavy. The brass around the top of the chimney looks a bit of a dodgy colour to me. Not sure it's sitting down quite correctly at that back end, but I can probably correct that. The green handrails go over the end of the black smoke box, which I think I'm going to have to touch up, because I don't think that's right. I've never seen any photographs of these in this particular livery, mainly because they'd all be black and white, and so I'm not sure about that dome colour. Thinking maybe it should be green, but I'll have to look into that. Seems to have some nice etched plates on there. It's cab detail is not bad actually. That's pretty good. Moulded coal load in the tender there. Tenders feels a little weighty. Yeah, looks pretty good. I don't know if it's got sprung buffers or not. I'll just put it down to see. Yes, it does. So let's see how it performs on the layout. Just before I run it, if there's any experts out there that can tell me, I'm not sure about the top feed on this being a Great Western livery. I think top feed are only fitted during the 1940s sort of period. At least that was the case on pannier tanks. That might be wrong in that case. If anybody knows out there, let me know. It looks like you can remove it. It doesn't look like it's heavily moulded on or anything. It might just pull out. If anybody else knows anything about this livery and what year it lasted until, and whether that dome is correct in that shiny brass effect, please let me know in the comments. If there's any experts Let me know anything else I can change to make it a little bit more realistic. Very happy to do some alterations in a later video. But overall not bad, so let's get it run. So here she is, looking very much at home on Brockwell. No idea what to expect from this locomotive. It is loco drive and not tender drive like the old Hornby version was. So let's see how she goes. Pretty good. Straight out of the box on what are probably a bit mucky tracks. Little bit of motor noise, but not a lot. Yeah, pretty smooth. Not a lot to dislike. It was £95, which is always good when new models are under 100, and it was from Hattons, this particular one. Now there are other liveries coming out which would probably appeal to more people. The normal Great Western livery without the lining, and of course BR Black. It's going to look really good with a crew in the cab, because if you don't put one in, it looks quite open and strange. But yeah, pretty much like that. I'll be doing little bits and bobs to it, I'm sure. But quite impressed so far. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe below. I'll probably do a bit more about this locomotive in the future. But for now, that's about it. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.